Okay, this is like a home run. If you miss pancakes, you're trying to live a low carb lifestyle, you're trying to do carnivore, you have someone that's diabetic, or maybe you are yourself, you have to try this recipe. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Myra from Low Carb Love. Now, most of you know I've lost over 100 pounds. So today I'm gonna share with you a new recipe. This is a carnivore pancake recipe, okay? Now, if you are a pancake lover, you are trying to stay super, super low carb, you're trying to stay like ultra low carb, but you still wanna have the feel of having pancakes, then this is a great recipe. It is made with very, very simple ingredients, very clean ingredients as well. So if that's something that you're also trying to focus on, it's just having like clean ingredients, staying on track, high protein. Let me show you what these are made with, okay? So we're gonna use some gelatin, we're gonna use some collagen, and some eggs. It is a very, very basic, very simple ingredient, but this is more of a base, okay? So you can add things to it. You can add flavors, you can add extracts. It's just like your blank canvas, okay? You can add blueberries, chocolate chips, strawberries. I mean, whatever you love in your pancakes, you can add to these. But if you're also carnivore, this is also a recipe you could use, because when you're doing the carnivore diet, you are eating meat, eggs, avocado possibly, but basically your meals are very, very limited. This is a great way to switch up your meals when you're having meat and eggs every single day. So let's get started. It's very easy. I'm gonna make them, so I figured I would film it, but we're gonna start off with eggs. So all we're gonna do is separate them, okay? So I'm gonna do the egg whites over here in the bowl, and then I'm gonna leave the egg yolks in this bowl. So let's go ahead and just, there might be an easier method for this, but this is how I've always done it. So I just kind of go back and forth and get the egg whites out, okay? You wanna be very careful with this. You do not want any egg yolks going into your egg whites because they won't fluff up. And we need them super fluffy and airy because that's what's gonna give the pancake its structure, okay? So, okay, and if you do happen to mess up, just try to get as much of the egg yolk out. It should still work, but you never know. It can give you trouble. So that's why I try not to. Okay, so we have them separated. Now I'm gonna put this onto my stand mixer, and we are going to whip these until we have stiff peaks. Remember, we want it airy, we want it to be big. So we're gonna get this fluffy. Okay, so we're gonna get these nice and fluffy, and then on this one we are going to do the gelatin, okay? So as it's mixing, we're gonna slowly incorporate our gelatin, just like that, nice and slow. This is what's gonna give it the texture. It's gonna give it, it's not just gonna taste like eggs, like whipped eggs, you know what I mean? So now we're just gonna wait until we get nice stiff peaks, and then we're gonna move on to our egg yolks. So these are now officially stiff peaks. You could tell, you can always do like the flip over test. You know that they are not gonna go anywhere. So these are all done. Let's leave that there. Now let's move over to our egg yolks. So what we're gonna do here is mix in some collagen. I just ordered this online. So this is actually very gut healthy. We have gelatin, we have collagen, we have our eggs. Guys, we're making healthy pancakes. Okay, so now we are going to add in our collagen and give this a good mix. So this is what our egg yolks are gonna look like. Okay, that's the texture that we're looking for. So what we're gonna do is fold these in. If you are making these and you don't need them to be carnivore, then you would add a little bit of vanilla, you can add some cinnamon, you can add literally whatever flavors you want in your pancakes. You just want the egg whites and the egg yolks combined because it's gonna give it like the full structure that we need. All right guys, so I made myself a quick protein smoothie. This one, I'm telling you, it is like the best. Best texture, best ingredients. It's the one from Flav City. It is the chocolate peanut butter. This, I've probably gone through like 10 of these bags. I love that it has 25 grams of protein, 10 grams of collagen, and the ingredients are as clean as they get. I'm telling you. The best thing about the Flavor City protein powder, it's not just a protein powder, it's a protein smoothie. So it actually has the collagen, it has the peanut butter, it has the banana, it has reishi and chaga mushrooms, like, which is obviously great for focus. And then it also is sweetened, so it already has the sweetener. It has stevia and monk fruit, so you don't get all that extra sugar in our body, you know? So this one here, I actually like making pancakes with the vanilla protein powder, but when it comes to a smoothie that I want to enjoy, the chocolate peanut butter is the best. I do have a discount code. I'll leave it linked in the description below. Just type in LCL15 at checkout and you'll get 15% off on your order. So I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy this. We're gonna move over to the stove and get started on our pancakes. Okay, we are gonna do like a medium heat. Let's get it warmed up. A little bit of butter. Okay, we're gonna get a little butter. Now, I'm trying to see how to best shape these little guys. This is giving me very much like Japanese pancake. Okay, perfect. So it looks nice and fluffy. Now I'm gonna let it cook for about 2-3 minutes. We're gonna give it a flip and then I will show you what it should look like. But if, like, as you can tell, this is why you wanna keep those egg whites as fluffy as possible, because this is how you get the height of the pancakes. This is how they look nice and fluffy. I always, with this recipe, it gives me very much like Japanese pancake vibes, where they're just like really fluffy and like airy. So that's basically what we're making here, but this is clearly low carb. These are carnivore pancakes. So you can have these even if you are trying to stay super low carb. And the good thing about this is you're gonna get so much protein and every ingredient in this is just very nourishing for your body. So let's take a look. Oh yeah, this is looking really nice. Beautiful, look at that color, okay? We have nice golden brown, healthy, high protein pancakes. And guys, I'm telling you, add some butter, add your favorite syrup, whether you use some maple syrup, a 0-calorie syrup, the syrup that you typically use at home, and these are going to hit the spot. I just love that I could literally have a whole stack of pancakes and stay on track. I'm not gonna get bloated. You know, a lot of times those are the reasons why I don't have certain foods. It's not so much because of like a diet, but it's also because of how I feel. You know, a lot of times I end up feeling so tired, I end up feeling super bloated, and now I'm like, what, you know, I'm looking at myself in the mirror, my stomach's like out to here, and I'm like, was that actually worth it? Most of the time, I'm like, absolutely not. Don't get me wrong, there's been times where I'm like, okay, that might have been worth it, you know, but usually it's just not. So the fact that you can make them at home, have a good meal, enjoy, like, you know, just the feel of having pancakes at home, and stay on track, I'm like, it's a win. All right, guys, so we have the stack. And they obviously go down a little when they first come out. They are so big and fluffy, which I love, but I still love the height of these because if you've tried making like healthy pancakes, they're usually like very like almost like a tortilla thin. So I love that these actually have height because it just makes me feel like I'm having a real pancake stack. Again, these are carnivore pancakes as is. They're literally 0-carb pancakes. You can add whatever you want. You can add berries, you can add honey, you can add cinnamon, add whatever you want. I just want to show you that you're actually able to make pancakes that are 0-carb. Okay, so take a look at our stack. Yes. Now this is definitely a stack, okay? So I just love that I'm able to make pancakes that I know are gonna keep me on track and still taste delicious. Cheers. Oh my gosh. You know what's so weird? I was thinking like it might taste like a little omelette-y, but it doesn't. It literally tastes like a regular pancake. This is crazy. I made them before without the collagen, just with the gelatin. and it definitely had more of a lighter feel to it. This actually tastes like you're having a pancake with flour in it. Okay, this is like a home run. If you miss pancakes, you're trying to live a low carb lifestyle, you're trying to do carnivore, you have someone that's diabetic, or maybe you are yourself, you have to try this recipe. It's the only thing that I will say is, yes, you have to like divide the eggs and all that. 1000% worth it. Okay, you're able to have a stack of pancakes that are delicious, that are low calorie, they're low carb, and actually taste like pancakes. This is a recipe. I'm telling you, hands down. So anyway, you saw how easy it was. I'm gonna leave the recipe in the description below. Guys, if you like this video, you like this idea, show me some love, go hit that like button, and please share this video, share my channel with your friends and family. Remember, I also have a meal plan. If you're trying to lose weight or you know someone that is having trouble, share that meal plan with them because it can be super, super helpful. But thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.